Ice cream.
So just remember to get really close to mics because we know how they're gonna fucking work.
Well, do you guys need a mic though too?
I'll
get
yell
on my
at
phone in the
you.
hallway
Okay.
and see if I can hear everything. Like,
No,
no, I'm good. Okay.
You should pick us up pretty good.
Say hi, YouTube land.
I know the last time I
Super
did
close.
this.
YouTube.
I should be on there soon.
Really. You do sometimes, depending on the settings that they're on. So, yeah.
Eh.
I guess we
Okay,
can
so
ask
did you
people if they can
delete
hear us.
Alice Cooper instead of
Let's see here.
not that one, the one
YouTube
above it,
land.
Alice Cooper.
Heck yeah.
You guys
That's
have
just
the
Yeah,
link?
you're replacing
Uh,
it.
Send it
There's-
to you, Rudy, or?
I do.
Watch your if you
Oh,
so if you
okay.
hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Clearly.
what's left.
Is the microphone on?
Oh, look, here we are.
Oh no, that's the YouTube.
No,
Yeah, I can
that
hear
would be.
it clearly
mute your YouTube.
then. Gotcha.
Come
Yeah, see,
through.
so you got my deaf ear, so I'm like, if you're gonna say something to me, like you might as well just throw something at me. So
So show always click over there,
Look at that.
right? And
We're
then
live.
yeah, it's cool.
here, let's trade spots real
watch
fast.
yourself.
Jeez, I didn't think we were
See what
gonna
they're saying.
do this full screen. That's really picking up all of us there.
Yeah, I love this. I love that laptop. It's great. It's great.
Hell yeah.
I was like, do I squeeze in here?
Me and Rudy.
Good.
are the
Let's
hands
scoot
on
over.
here.
It's right here.
High five, Rudy.
No shirt.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
I'm finishing up this
So
now.
my wife.
We'll
If
kind of
it's
share
summer-
this one.
summer, you know.
and
Yeah,
make-
we
and
can
then-
just go back and forth. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sorry, I was finishing up this. freaking-
Grab the mic whenever you need it.
Things are happening all over the place. Do we have 45 minutes of music in here? Did you count it up?
Are the mics picking up?
So here's what I.
It sure sounds like it, or it did anyway. But I got told to.
Of course.
Oh, YouTube won't be showing.
YouTube doesn't show the mics this well though.
Nice.
So
Hello. Yeah,
It's there.
we're here. That's what matters.
Man, I'm making noise.
change.
Can you hear me?
Change. There's 3 people watching already. You here to watch the
Hello.
shit show. All right, so you just add these up really quick.
Yeah. You want me to close this door?
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, I think this is all of us, right? Everyone's here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Say hi, YouTube land. This is Poolside at the Flamingo.
What's up?
What's up, YouTube land?
Right? YouTube land.
Just 3 of us out of the 4 here.
Yeah. So who's missing? The bassist? Who's
Yep.
name
David.
is?
Our bassist David.
Poor old David
Couldn't
French
make it.
isn't here.
David French. Yeah.
Kids stuff. We all have kids.
Yes.
We all have kids stuff.
Yeah.
Not tonight, except for
Mhm.
David.
We got away from the kids stuff tonight. So David's.
Hold on, I gotta tell him.
Yeah.
Hello, little Rudy. What's up, little Rudy?
Are they
Hey,
watching?
Rudy.
Yeah.
We'll make sure not to say
Rudy,
anything.
little
'cause they're
Rudy.
on.
That's real.
He's heard it all. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. It's good to be here.
So that's like 35. If
Getting our levels
wow,
right
There's
here.
not
more, too.
us. That's somebody
You know, that's
else.
the cowbell. That's what ends it.
We get more of that?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Do we?
have more cowbell.
So one
Just
a
sitting
slow
and
one
just
for the
relaxing.
ladies, and then
It's like
Pretty
35,
canvas.
36 minutes, maybe one more. If you guys are on the YouTube, say hi and
oh,
go
well, that one's
to
a minute 57.
thirdyearradio.com.
I can give you the mic if you like.
They can't. This isn't attached to the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's only for the
It's
radio
not?
station.
Oh, sweet. Hey, so
Yeah,
They can
so
hear us
like
through
the
the
way
computer.
basically the way it works is we have the radio station through Third Year Radio,
oh, okay.
and we broadcast on there live every Monday night, and I think we're gonna run the Audacity in the background to
Oh,
record
nice.
this one also. But then the YouTube is Resident Rockstar
Totally.
Magazine's YouTube,
Okay.
and that allows people to communicate with us via the chat.
Oh, nice.
See,
I
Amanda's,
just tested.
So it's
Amanda's
just-
on there testing
okay.
it.
It's
And
called YouTube
comment and
on
ask
YouTube.
questions and stuff like that. And then with Garrett's help, we will switch the audio on and off so that YouTube will still catch up,
Oh,
pitch
sweet.
the music.
Oh,
and
Yeah,
stuff
nice.
like-
Hell yeah.
So they're kind of like go hand in hand.
Yeah, good.
Although I feel like the YouTube seems to be more popular.
Nice.
But
It's good to have both.
little Rudy says hi.
Oh, awesome.
Is that your kiddo?
Yep.
It's adorable.
He's watching on the big screen.
Mhm.
You guys got YouTube on TV at home, or?
There we go. Now I can hear everything.
See?
Oh my lord!
I don't do it a lot, but it's
This
there.
is the
app's
audio
there.
video
Everybody
club
keeps
over
telling us
here.
to do it.
I hate it.
technology.
Just
You paid
download
like
it.
$250 for.
Oh, I don't pay for it. It's you can just put the free
I'm
on
on.
your TV.
Oh,
Garrett's
I
got-
paid too much for cable.
Instead of four
Everybody keeps telling
eyes,
us
it's
that.
got 4 ears.
Yeah, I stopped
It's a lot
doing it.
cheaper, and it has everything.
How
Double
dare.
headphones.
Well, I would love it. Like, yeah.
What do we got left here?
We got.
Oh, we're in our wind up song right now.
We'll be jumping in.
6:57.
Do you need to? How are you gonna do this?
At 3 minutes.
Well, when it hits about here, I'm turning on the microphones.
No, I mean that.
We'll get there.
Okay. You gonna like take off your ears and run over there and
Yeah.
like
Dang.
it's gonna be interesting.
Going back and forth.
But I want to hear that. I like to play it out
Trip on the
loud because then I
table.
can hear it. Yeah.
Flips over.
Just watch this cord. It's a little tight.
So we got like a minute, 2 minutes left before we go live, and I'll just like do a little introduction, then I'll have you guys all introduce yourselves. That includes you too, Hellkat. So
I'm like a little mic shy, but
you'll get
Sounds
over
good.
it.
No.
I just drank a Red
We
Bull to
talked
get
about
over
this
it.
already.
We were just talking.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking.
Yeah.
We did
I
talk
mean, I'm
about
like
this.
a pretty outgoing person.
And we'll try to
Definitely
plug
talk,
everything you
but-
guys got going on. So
Yeah, we got a lot of
A lot more
Got a lot
stuff
of
coming
stuff
up
going
too.
on.
We haven't even talked about yet.
Mhm.
stuff you haven't even told me.
Yeah,
So
actually,
I will learn about
probably
it
true.
tonight. I'm like, wait, what? We're
There's a lot
doing
of stuff
that?
in the works that isn't solid, but we could probably talk about it still.
I mean, if you want
Taking
to.
this away from
Please
you
do.
right now.
Probably can.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Graham
It's in the
Hill.
face.
You got that coming up. Yeah,
I
we'll
can hold
run
it
a
for you
show
if you
soon
want.
up. We're
That's
in the
good.
process of putting it together.
Good.
It's all right.
Does it like
Yeah.
go?
Because you said
Oh,
you
don't stop.
took your time and then
We're good.
It's like
We're
the
good.
wheel of
break,
fortune.
and I
Yes.
just went right back into the pool.
I love that I'm
Yeah,
just off
as
of
much
camera.
as family life lets us.
I was
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
not feeling being on camera today.
You just
How old is
tip
your
your head in there.
7.
I mean,
over
some-
here.
Hi.
There you go.
14 and
Yeah,
Really?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, he's
43
actually
seconds.
like the
All right.
humble teenager.
Really?
He's pretty cool.
Bow, chicka, wow, bow.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I guess in April will be
30
Metal
seconds.
Maidens Radio.
Mhm.
Nice. Maidens Radio. MMR.
It's kind of nice ring to it.
It
huh?
does.
You want to do it?
20 seconds.
Countdown. Final countdown.
Oh, somebody had to say it.
10 seconds.
Is that a shot one?
Shot one.
Yeah.
Make sure you pause it right away. Hello and welcome to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. I'm your host, Methylene Blue, and I'm in the studio today with Poolside at the Flamingo. Say hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Introduce yourselves.
Great beer. I am Scotty Bonin, vocalist of Poolside at Flamingo. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you go next.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm Rudy and I play the drums.
I'm Danny Bonin. We are twin brothers, and I play guitar.
No.
Of course, he has hair and I don't have hair.
Who else do we got over here?
I am Hellkat. Most of you know me.
Make
Hellkat
sure you
from
guys
Metal
speak into the
Maidens.
microphone.
Mhm.
All right.
Nice and clear.
So tonight
Right.
what are we listening to tonight, guys? What is the first song we want to listen
I
to?
think if you have it queued up, it's a Cabadora, a single we just released about 2 weeks ago now. On Wednesday, it'll
Yes.
be 2 weeks. So
Yes, that'll be the first song we're gonna play this evening.
Brand new.
And I don't know if you
Seriously,
were
I like it.
if you caught the review that Ashley just wrote of your guys' music, but
Oh,
we
I
just
didn't.
published a review of your music. It's on residentrockstar.com.
Oh,
Check it
You
wow.
can go check it out. We did share and tag you, but also we're
Oh,
sharing
sweet.
and tagging and all this stuff. So
Thank
you'll
you.
easily get lost in there. Usually Ashley tunes in here and says hi at some point, but she's been kicking ass on all the album reviews. So I basically sent her all the music you guys sent me and was like,
Awesome.
here. And she did a great job. So as she always does.
Nice.
What do you guys got coming up next? Tell me about like what is exciting for Poolside at the Flamingo.
Yeah, well, this album, so this single just came out, and it's part of an EP that will be fully released on May 22nd. I know that's not for a few months, but we're releasing one single every 5 weeks. So
Okay.
May 13th, we got another one coming out. 5 weeks after that is another one, and then March 13th, we got another one coming out. 5 weeks after that is one more, and then after that will be the last one on May 22nd. to complete our 4-song EP. So it's already
That's
been
exciting.
recorded and everything. But yeah, we're really, really excited about these new songs. They're a different breed than anything we've ever done before. And hopefully people can tell that from just the single that's been released. So
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your guys' band. You guys have been here for quite a while, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been friends since 1999, 2000, and we started. Me and my brother and I were in a band starting in like middle school, 1999, 1998,
yeah.
and then carried on up to high school, and then we switched into heavier music. That's what happens. You just go from listening to Pantera, then it goes Slipknot, and so
Gateway bands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean that's kind of how it started, and then we got Rudy as our drummer after going through many other drummers that were our friends and cousin, and then we just went in more technical music and heavier music. And
Definitely.
you can piggyback on this too.
Rudy
Dylan.
was a drummer. I mean, you played drums in other bands while we were playing drums in other bands, or playing in other bands in high school, middle school even.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally just sort of came together to create the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
The
well,
best of the best.
and like Rudy's band that he was in, he was kind of our inspiration. He was in a band called Shot One, with some buddies, and one of the guys, Brett Herman, he played guitarist. His brother was our buddy, and we started a band together. And then that fizzled out. Then he was kind of the inspiration for us. We want to start a band too. Like, hey,
This
we can
was
do
like
it.
8th grade. This is 8th grade we're talking about.
Yeah,
I mean, the music was horrible. We didn't know what the hell we were doing.
We were skinny little teenagers and didn't know any better, but we just tried it. And
But we had tons of friends, and we threw shows. Hellkat was there.
yeah,
And I mean, we would play shows in front of 200 friends just every month back in the
And
day.
they were
Yeah.
the most brutal shows. Like, I cannot
Yep.
believe that your parents allowed you to do this
They
in those
did.
places, because I mean, those
Yeah.
kids were running around. That area for moshing was big enough for us.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, I remember things
Yeah.
getting damaged, and I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
They did.
holes in
they
the
must
walls.
have the most supporting parents.
Our
because
parents,
this is
yeah.
just-
Yeah, they
Our-
supported us
Our
pretty good.
parents they own a dinner theater, and so we used to clear all the chairs out and just throw metal shows in the performance space.
Nice.
So in the
I
dinner
used to
theater,
photograph some dinner theaters.
See?
Yeah, so
beautiful opportunity.
that's how it started, and I mean we could get more detail. but-
Gestures Dinner Theater in Longmont. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still going strong. We're
Wait,
in
is that the
20.
one I
Oh, so you didn't
photographed, or is
sell?
it the
It
other?
might be.
They are about
Maybe.
to. It's under contract,
What
but
was
it's
the
going
one
to
of
take
the-
a year and a half to.
Gone with the Wind
Yeah,
and-
so there's
and
still-
Disney Soul,
Oh,
all that
yeah.
sort of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
we
there
did.
There's only one there now.
There's
right?
one. There's Longmont Theater Company there too.
That's the one.
So
That's
they've been
the
there
one.
for a long
That's the
time.
one I
Yeah.
photographed.
They've been there for like 50 seasons, and
Yeah.
they're just theater, but they've been there for like almost 60
No,
years.
they're not a dinner theater, because it's a
They're
dinner
not.
theater that
Yeah.
I did. Yeah,
No.
it's like a big square building.
Oh, that's Boulder's Dinner Theater.
Yeah, they just
okay.
closed.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just closed.
They just closed after
Yeah.
50 years. They were there for 50 years.
Yeah, I
yeah.
did a bunch of their like final
Oh, sorry, you kinda-
photography stuff for like their clothing,
Oh.
closing, like I don't know what do you call it, like
Sure.
years in review,
Yeah.
Yeah.
anthology,
Yeah.
your,
Yeah.
like, years book.
Like a
Um,
review of all their stuff.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, that's cool. You guys,
Our band used to be called Out for Blood a long time ago. In
Out
the
for
beginning,
Blood.
it was different names and different bands. But
Insipid.
the first sort of
That's something old
iteration.
school for that.
Oh,
Oh.
you got the Out for Blood shirt. Look
so
at
if you're listening
that.
on the radio,
Oh,
go
yeah.
tune into the YouTube Resident
Look
Rockstar.
at that.
Resident
Old
Rockstar
school.
YouTube, and you can see the old school shirt that Hellkat is holding up, and then also you can talk to us on the chat. Yeah, let's just hang out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
There.
hi, we're
Still
friends
see-
now.
Yes.
That was
Stick to the
the,
camera. See
Your
now,
knee
now
might
you're
be
on the camera.
touching my knee, but
That's
cool.
perfectly fine. That's great.
No,
Intimate. It's an
Yeah,
we're
intimate.
here. We're
So
here.
also, you guys, we are coming from the Band Cave live. If you guys are not familiar with the Band Cave, it is a studio service for bands where you can come and rent a studio space and practice. I think it starts at around like $22 or $26 per hour to practice here, and they have recording gear and services. It's the bandcavestudios.com if you guys want to check it out there in Radioland. This actually might be one of our go-to headquarter spots for the radio show as we progress forward. But yeah, definitely check out the Band Cave, and we're really excited that they helped us get this going. For those of you on the YouTube, go to thirdearradio.com to hear the music. Because we are about to play
Acabadora is the new
Acabadora
single.
by Poolside.
We will. There's a story behind it.
On Third Ear Radio. Good job, guys. Now Garrett's gonna run over there and turn it on so we can hear it.
Sweet.
Look at Garrett. Go, Garrett, go. Go, Garrett, go. Yeah, these guys can.
Nice.
What's up? We got 2 minutes, 30 seconds of this.
Nice. You just did a music video for this. Yeah.
Music videos? So you
Yeah.
have to put on your YouTube? Or?
Yeah. That's on YouTube. Right.
Yeah.
We did one
Music videos on YouTube. Yeah.
Fill out time on
And we did it with our kids.
And I think it was like
we're funny, man. We just want to be funny.
Yeah.
And, so we had clips of our kids coming in, like my daughter's singing, I sing. Then like his daughter's playing guitar, and Rudy's son's playing drums.
We just did a video with Maidens when they had all of
Yeah,
that
those were
family
cute.
I grew up with all
My
those guys,
daughter
so it was
and
like,
Rudy's son.
and
Yeah.
cool, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure we at one point were eating tacos at my mom's kitchen table together, and and here we are having a barbecue making a music video. So
It's like years later, or you start doing that, and then you come. Yeah, exactly. You used to be the other way around when your mom's doing it.
I always just think to myself, I'm like, man, these kids are so tame.
I know. Like that, we were crazy kids back then. Yeah, I'm still, I have kids. My daughter's like, "Dad, you screaming there? What the heck's going on?" Like, you have no idea. I used to be a lot crazier than this. I'm mellowed now, even though I'm too. Yeah. But it was we love just including it, having a fun time. We're not like, we like just to be funny. Oh, sweet.
I just brought another table because I wasn't sure if you were at work or what was
I ran from work, went home,
Yeah.
grabbed
Ooh.
the stuff,
Little Rudy's been
and
doing
then got my car.
School of Rock. So
So you do like little breaks, then and we'll go back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go back in and then we'll talk about this song. Garrett will have to run over there and pause. Maybe you should go do that now.
Yeah, they're short songs.
Yeah. I have the biggest theory, and we'll get to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That the delay is going to be your savior?
That's how you do that for the YouTube.
He thinks that the delay is going to be your savior.
Is it though?
Hello and welcome back to Third Ear Radio. I am your host, Methylene Blue, and we are in the studio today with Poolside the Flamingo. Say hi, guys.
Hey!
again,
What did we just listen to?
Acabadora. That's the single we just released.
And we have a music video for that too. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it was released on the 7th, so not last Wednesday. Yeah.
Mhm.
There is a music video on YouTube. You guys should check it out. It switches back and forth between us jamming out and playing the song, and our kids pretending to play the song.
Oh, I love that.
And they're all like
cool.
2 to 7 years old.
That's bad.
So, little Rudy's
My
8
granddaughter's 4, and I'm
now.
about to have a grandbaby.
Aw.
So I have another granddaughter. She's 3. But so
That's
two
awesome.
grandkids and grandson coming.
So
See,
you
and
said
we
you were
have
going to tell me a story about the name.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Well,
like a
Rudy came up
Acabadora,
with the
the name.
concept. It's
Yeah.
actually what the EP is called, Acabadora, and we made this the title song. You just found this like cool thing in folklore, Sardinian folklore.
Well, you told me to come up with a name,
Yeah,
so I was looking at like brutal things,
Brutal things.
like
yeah, brutal things.
brutal practices around the world, and this is the one that popped up. And it's basically like back in the day, if you didn't have very much money or you couldn't afford like doctors or whatever, they would hire this woman that was like of God or whatever, and she dressed in all black.
Of God or whatever.
Yeah.
She'll come to your house and she'll visit you, like the sick person. She'll sing songs to you or whatever.
Huh.
Then she'll come back like a day later, and she'll have like like a hammer, and she'll just
Jesus,
put you out of your
Put
misery.
you out of your
Yeah.
misery. Yeah.
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
pretty morbid.
And that's where the name for that song came
So
from.
in Sardinian folklore, this is a thing, and she's called the Acabadora. And
Okay.
so the whole song, if you look at the lyrics, it's about basically putting someone out of their misery in a violent way.
Someone that wants to
That
die,
makes
and you
sense.
just put them out of their misery. You know.
So Sardinia, isn't that like that little island in Italy or something?
Yeah,
And it's like where giants came from or something. Of that
yeah,
nature?
it is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I watched too much Ancient Aliens.
Oh yeah, that's
Sorry.
it. That's it. Yeah,
I showed my
Sardinian.
true colors there. We actually no, your knee can't touch my knee. That's uncalled for.
Yeah, see, yeah. I just
Yeah.
Tapped.
We actually had a band on the cover of the magazine once, and their name will come to me eventually, but they're from Sardinia.
Oh really?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
What a
yeah,
coincidence
and they're like
then.
kind of noisecore, like pretty crazy weird shit with like this amazing female singer, and it's been so long ago.
Oh, I
but
love
maybe
that.
while your music's playing, it'll come to me and I'll
Yeah.
remember and I'll tell you guys. But yeah, Sardinia, man.
Yeah,
love female
I don't know. It
singers,
just
vocalists,
popped
they
out.
kill it.
So mainly our songs have funny names, and
Yeah.
Funny names.
we embrace that side of things. But we decided to go a little more serious for this EP. Just to see what
Even though we
happens.
put our kids in the music video,
We
still,
did. This
we were
video's not
serious with
serious
the
at all.
song names,
Serious
You can
with
go
the
watch
and I
video.
really hunker down to the lyrics and try to write some meaningful
But
stuff.
then you had to
and
make it funny a little bit.
then I
Yeah,
do
we
some
did.
funny stuff.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, because back in the day, like when they were Out for Blood, they were obsessed with American Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
And there's still, you guys still have
Lots of
all
horror
lean that
movies.
way still.
All our old
But-
songs are.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
We have a lot of
And
songs.
that was just awesome for the record because who doesn't love that movie?
Oh, it's
Oh, that's
great.
such a good movie.
So
I think
good.
Amber, our vice president, she did the best like cosplay of that movie.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
black
I had a
yeah,
cosplay
people
too.
were like,
Oh,
"What the
nice.
fuck? Why is she wearing a rain jacket?" And I was like,
Nice.
We just
Yeah,
we,
Amber's
I did the
awesome.
rain jacket and wig too.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
year.
she-
But yeah, I
She
mean, they
killed
took
it.
all the best quotes from that movie and literally turned them into like the song titles for.
they were.
I
It
think
was
that, like,
it was the
2
first
albums for Out for
Poolside. It was the
Blood,
first Poolside release that has a lot
Was
of.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
This
that
one
has a lot of
badly.
names.
so what about
Okay.
Yeah.
what about your name? Where did your name of your band come from? Where did you guys come from? Like we know
Yeah,
you've been around a
so-
long time, but like how did that develop?
Yeah, well, we were getting into it a little bit, right?
Mhm.
So we knew each other, high school, middle school, and then we were Out for Blood for a while. We did 2 tours as Out for Blood, and then our guitar player who booked the tours and was a lot older than us at the time, he was having some family issues and wanted to move back to California, and so left the band. And at that time, we were ready for a change, and we're like, we want to change the style a little more brutal. We're tired of these blood death names because we tried to rename the band like 3 times
Well,
because
and there was like 4 other bands named Out for Blood
Yeah,
too.
there was-
So we're like,
Yeah,
we're not the only ones
We
out
Remember,
there.
changed
like, that's not
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, it's not original.
then we
It
changed it
wasn't
to
you.
we changed it to like something else, but then 2 other bands had that name, then we changed it to something else, like 2 other bands had that name, and so we're like, I think we just turned to our bass player at the time. We're like, what? The first thing comes to your head? And he's like, Poolside of Flamingo. And I was like,
And we had just watched the movie, me
Fear
and
and
him,
Loathing in
like
Las
the day
Vegas.
before, and it's just we were
Yeah, so
talking
it's a
about quotes.
quote.
it's a quote
Yeah,
from
Johnny
Fear and
Depp
Loathing
says
in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's from that movie. We were all about it at
I'm
the
here,
time.
poolside at the Flamingo. There's a little midget serving me a drink.
And-
that's the quote.
He just
right
said
there.
that, and we were like, really? And we let it settle for a couple days. And we're like, all right, let's do it. Let's
I
just
think
do it.
that's a brilliant name and a brilliant call because I feel like a lot of bands they go the wrong way with they want to be super brutal, so they put like death or blood or massacre or something in their name or
Yeah.
like suicide or something like that. And I mean,
And a lot of
and it gets flagged. Like you can't even search Goat Hill Massacre
Mhm.
on Facebook. It'll ask you if you actually want to look it up.
Yeah.
It's like, do you really want to look
You
it
wanna
up?
see a
'Cause it
massacre
sounds
goat?
like you want to look at a massacre right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So like, be careful. It
Interesting.
warns you. So you know censorship. So
you like
When
look
you-
up our name, half the pictures will be people poolside at the Vegas Flamingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the other half will be
People
us.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like,
just getting down on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that we did. Once we reformed, then our bass player ended up coming back. Or the guy who left Out for Blood, he came back. Our bass player at the time then quit, and he became our new bass player. And then that's sort of how we formed the original, like, what I want to say, like the main formation of Poolside, where we did all of our touring and
Like the
stuff.
core 4.
So we
That's
toured
how
a
it was
lot.
started.
Yeah, we toured a lot between like 2006 and 2009, and that's when
With the
when we
Poolside
got the
name.
most known. And then we sort of hung it up for a while, had some issues, and
Then came back again with 3 of us, just 3 of us.
yeah, and touch and go, and then we like stopped again, and then we came back again. And
Then you had a kid, and then we had kids after you, and it's just like, and then COVID happened and all that. Of course, that was
COVID,
later.
ugh.
Yeah, I know. Don't bring that up. Damn it.
But,
Nobody likes that shit.
I know.
but now we're sort of like hitting it hard again, and we felt inspired to write new music, and yeah, it's been good.
And we just released the self-titled last year, and we're doing this new 4-song EP. So it's like we kind of just got that bug, like just keep writing new music, keep writing new music, keep recording it.
We honestly wrote self-titled in about 2 months, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we're just like, we gotta get new music out there, and that was great. I think it's a lot of good material, but this new stuff we have coming out, we took a lot of time with, and it's like finally, in my mind, where I want to be with the music.
Yeah.
Are we playing any of that tonight? Did you guys?
We
bring
just
any of
played
that?
it.
So that's the
Just
only
that
one.
That's
Just
the
that.
only
Yeah,
one
that's the
you
only
got?
one.
one.
It's the only one that's out.
The other
so we're
three-
gonna have you on again
The other three have not been released
again,
yet. See?
it's coming out every 5 weeks, a new track.
every 5 weeks,
Yeah.
man. All right, we got a lot of
Stay
Mondays. to
tuned.
fill,
Okay,
so,
hey.
you know,
Here we are.
we
Yeah.
have a lot of Mondays to fill. Everybody gets a turn, But what are we gonna play next? Like, what is it? Thai song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the first song off self-titled that we just released back in July.
It's a real long one. Hold
Yeah, it's
minute 56
I
seconds.
know.
Yeah, I know. That's
These are all
one of our
short.
longer ones. See.
It's their thing.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, these new ones are longer, but these are still short.
You just see the old ones; they were like 45 seconds long. So
I've
this is
seen
a step
them.
up.
I'm familiar.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah. All right. So up next on Third Year Radio, we got Thai Song by Poolside the Flamingo.
This song is about my dog who died of cancer. Yeah. I know. He was my boy.
We got questions going on up there. What's up?
Oh really?
February 1st. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Paige is on there. She says hi, Hellkat.
Oh, so she had a good life.
She did. She had a great life, yeah.
And you had her since she was young
Got like
too.
10 viewers.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
and you
God.
did it already, right?
I don't-
And then also there's
Really?
this little guy right here.
I'm so sorry. The worst thing ever to lose a dog.
I haven't taken this off.
Oh, yeah. I have my dog prize collar hanging in my rear mirror. I have a portrait in my office. Oh yeah. Yeah. You had an aggressive dog. And
Mine was perfectly healthy.
I mean, do we sound good when we're talking?
Yeah, like 12, he was 12. He like became more aggressive as he got older, and I had to keep separate from my kids for the last.
Yeah. You figured it out, dude.
Some of his brain, but no one would take him.
Just now that we got it locked down, we're gonna have to
Just
change
didn't
all
feel
of
safe with kids. I was getting older and trying to keep separate. He's 12, so I'm like,
YouTube can hear this right now.
Yeah.
See this jam out in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh look at
22 seconds. Oh, here, I can pull it up on my phone. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can see it going by.
10 seconds.
Multitasking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. I'm your host, Methley Blue, and I have my co-host in the studio today, Hellkat. Say what's up? What's up? What's up, Hellkat? And then also we are talking to Poolside at the Flamingo today. Say what's up, guys.
How's it going? Good to be back, guys.
If you're not familiar with the format of the show, you can go to Resident Rockstar YouTube channel and watch the live stream where you can comment and ask these guys questions and throw out memories and stories from the past if you wish. And then you can listen to the music live on thirdyearradio.com via their listening button, or you can download their apps. And I just got the news this morning that in a month, in April, 1st of April, Third Year Radio is going to a metaphysical station. So we are going to have our own radio station in
So cool.
April,
So
Metal
cool.
Maidens Radio.
Sweet.
Courtesy of our friends at Third Year Radio who are going to help us set that up. And Third Year Radio will be metaphysical, so it's a little Airheads moment, but not as dramatic. No reason to pull on the pony nub. So, and there's no squirt guns. no scorpions involved. But I mean, we could do a little.
I think we
We
should.
could do a little skit at some point. Yeah,
We should do a photo shoot.
we should do a photo shoot.
Yes.
We should do a photo shoot. It's probably something that will happen. I feel like definitely. And what else do we got going on? So we just listened to Ty's song.
Yes, that was about my dog. That's the lyrics were. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to elaborate or? Is that
Sure,
just
I can elaborate a little
mean-
bit. He was my boy, and we all love pets. Maybe some people don't, but
Yes.
not people I like.
had him since he was 2 months, and he died right before I wrote the song. So I always try to channel inspiration for writing a song, and I don't just write lyrics. I make it about something usually. Especially recently when I'm an adult, as opposed to when I was younger and I just made up weird stuff when we were young.
You don't do that still?
Yeah, sometimes I freestyle a little bit, but
Just
when I'm on
freestyle,
stage,
man. Life is about freestyling.
But yeah, my dog Ty, he had diabetes. He's had a hard life. Had 2 ACL surgeries. Had shots every day, twice a day for diabetes, and then he got cancer when he was 9 years old, and 10, almost 11, and only and of course with all this stuff he was going through, lasted for only like 3 more months and crushed me. It was like me and my wife's first, like, we have babies now, but like baby together before we had kids. So yeah, I just wrote that about him, and it was like perfect timing for when we got the self-titled album coming out, and that's why when you see me on stage, I'll pour a lot of emotion into that song. I won't cry on stage, but you never know. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of the songs have meaning to it, and that's definitely one of them.
You guys know how to make a downer subject up and
yeah.
yeah. You're like, this is a downer subject, but this song is like all over the place, up and down, and
then
crazy energy.
Yeah, and the song's not a downer. It's gonna get you going. Yeah, and it's just like you said. Yeah, so that's gonna get people going crazy and me going crazy. So that's why it's like an upper for us. It's like a happy thing,
Yeah.
Happily written for him.
So what are we gonna listen to next? What do we have up next? Epic Wolf Shirt? Is that what we're...
Wolf Shirt. So this is off of
it says Sound
the
Below.
Sound Below. This is an album we did in 2017 with Dave Otero in Denver.
I love that dude.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
So he's done a lot of people.
He's awesome.
He's an amazing
I can
sound
tell you
engineer.
some stories about like way back in the day in the old studio with all the shopping carts out back, and like Skinned was recording there, and I'm like just hanging around with my camera, because that's where I got into metal. Was my cousins. My cousin started Skinned with Travis, and they recorded their first demo tape on like a Christmas present I got from my mom. Funny enough, Dave still has that fucking thing. I was like, I want my karaoke machine back. I was like, I still have it. But awesome. Yeah, so like way back in the day, we were just like, they were recording and there was all those shopping carts out back, and the guys were like all outside, probably smoking weed or something. I don't even remember, but they kept popping up and out of the shopping. I have pictures somewhere, like shopping carts, and I'm just taking pictures, and like, I don't know. I told them they should make it into an album cover, but it never ended up being an album cover. But like, it was fucking pretty funny, dude, because there's just rows and rows of shopping carts back there.
Use them to your advantage. See?
Yeah. I mean, we were entertained. It was good times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just a kid back then.
Yeah.
It's crazy how we all grew up.
I know. Like, just talking about us going, and then we're still in the scene though. We still love the music.
Still kicking.
We're still kicking.
Yeah,
still
even as a grandma, I'm still doing shit. It's weird.
You're like the youngest grandma.
I just like fucking with people and telling them that. Because somebody one day was like, "You shouldn't tell people that," and I was like, "Why?" She was like,
proud of it.
She was like, "Because nobody would know," and I'm like, "I think it's fucking cool."
Yeah. I love being a grandma.
My granddaughter has a little tattoo machine, and she like thinks I'm the coolest grandma ever. So she's, like, I love my grandkids and my kids, so it's rad. I've raised a lot of other people's kids too, and the Metal Maidens has brought a lot of girls around to being a part of the metal scene, and just striving for some better stuff in their lives. So I have a lot of kids.
Yeah,
they call me mom all the time.
That's my metal mommy, straight up.
She calls me mom, even though I could never have possibly time wise And then Eden called me momager. Momager. I was like, I don't know. That's
manager, momager.
Yeah, something like that. But whatever.
Well, see, you're an inspiration to to the younger girls,
much so.
the
Definitely.
new generation coming up. See.
You guys are the inspiration.
Oh.
Straight up. Speaking
like-
of which, okay, like if we're gonna go back to old school days, like I totally looked up to these guys. Like, yes, I went to school with Scotty and Danny,
Yep.
but I didn't know who they were until the Jesters. You know,
Till
because I
we
was
get the
already
metal
going
scene.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So
was
what-
already going
till
there
the
for other
what?
bands.
That's the venue my
The
parents
Jesters.
played.
Jesters,
Okay.
the
It's a little
Jesters,
dinner
Jesters,
theater
the
that
little
was
theater.
in Longmont. I think I attended 2 of your guys' plays there, and it was so weird to see
Oh,
be
yeah.
like metal as hell,
Then you had
and then
show.
you know,
Yeah.
We sing in musical theater, and
But
then
it
we
was so cool. Like,
scream
your
my guts
guys'
out.
Dude,
your
musical
guys'
theater is
range of
hard.
talent
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is cool. No, you're welcome. But yeah, no, the effect that they had, the influence that they had on all of us kids, whether we were going to the same high school as them or not, was just, I mean, it was just through the roof, like no joke. And so, if there's one thing that definitely made me into a little bit of the person I am
That's
today,
my son.
it was watching you guys.
Damn, well,
Well,
thanks.
thanks.
I don't think anyone's ever told us that
It all
before.
starts from somewhere,
Yeah.
correct? Right? All
Yeah.
those
Well,
good years.
yeah.
Well, us putting all those
Yeah.
shows, like we promoted it, we put them all, we got the bands and stuff, and some people helped out.
There
Like,
used
a
to
lot of
be
people helped out
there used
too.
to be a scene. I feel like it's not a thing anymore. High school bands and middle school bands. I mean, there's plenty of local bands.
Yeah.
The scene is awesome. Don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but you just don't see like kids doing it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
like they
it's
used
a different
If you touch
world.
the
It's
screen.
just a different world too. You know?
And we were that outlet for people, kids just not staying at home drinking and whatever, smoking weed. They come out
Exactly.
and
come to the show and drink smoke weed.
see a live show and do it there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you guys had this, like right next to the Jesters, there was that little abandoned like carport area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had
And
the
it
we
was
had
just
garages,
Oh
carport.
yeah, you
Yeah.
could catch rusty nails and like
Oh, the
totally
game
die
spot.
from like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
rust infection. But you guys were all the kids were back there.
Everyone
like,
hung out back
chugging
there.
beers,
Tetanus.
smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes,
Yeah.
and doing all that fun stuff. And then
Is
coming
it really
back
metal
in-
if you don't get tetanus?
No.
Seriously though, seriously.
Yeah.
And it was hell back then. It really
It's
was
not
cool.
metal.
It's not metal unless you get tetanus.
Right.
Seriously.
So what are we're gonna listen to? What is it?
Epic Wolf Shirt.
Epic-
Epic Wolf Shirt.
Epic Wolf Shirt
Epic Wolf Shirt.
off of
The
The
sound,
Sound
below.
Below. 2017.
up next on Third Ear Radio.
Give yourself a. We had an epic wolf shirt designed. There's like 3 wolf heads and like a moon.
It's the
Oh,
Yeah,
famous, it's
yeah.
the famous 3 wolf head. It's like a famous.
Yeah.
that we
Yes,
put our
Paige,
name
I am the
Yeah.
god mommy too. That's right.
What did
I'm
Rudy
godmother
say?
Paige's daughter.
What do you say, Rudy?
Oh. Stop texting.
Oh really?
His husband
Dad, stop texting.
Dad, stop texting.
Rudy, hi.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 5 minutes, and then what are we gonna listen to next?
I want to be pop so bad. So bad.
Poolside,
I
the master.
Put that one down the bottom.
One more important thing.
Drag that one down.
So you want to be a cop?
Only
Do
to
I gotta
enforce those
and,
things.
like,
Oh, yeah.
cover over it?
Yes. Okay.
And I've actually
Hey, our pictures would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
a lot more fun.
Yeah, then you get bus kids drinking alcohol in Roosevelt National Forest. Yeah, it's actually, hey, give me some of that. All right, I gotta confiscate all this from you. Sorry.
Why don't we put this one up next so that it plays through
I know. Yeah.
in 40, 90 seconds?
But like at the same time,
I mean, there's a ton more songs too.
We'll add it as we go because we're already out there.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
30 minutes.
Just watch
Good
Cocaine
name,
Bear.
that's fun.
Yeah,
Have you seen that movie?
yeah, it's
That movie's crazy, man.
I mean, the hilarious.
Oh, Paige asked a poolside question. She said, scroll up. What is it?
It was something like.
What was it, the
how did you
name?
guys think of
Because then we talked about
Yeah,
it.
because they did. But
We talked about it after that.
Was it the name one? Because they already answered that one.
I think she asked it before we answered it.
Okay.
I think.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
We're living in Las Vegas. So we're gonna let this roll through into slow one for ladies, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
That one's like 1 minute long.
Yeah, 'cause it's like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Slow one for ladies.
That's,
I was
It's a
like,
joke.
That's why it's
It's not
funny.
slow. It's like really
that's why
fast.
it's funny. It's because we were at a venue one night on tour, and this metal band literally opened, and they're like, "Hey, folks, come out. We start out slow for ladies." And it was like the shittiest slow metal song I ever heard, and I was like, "That's fucking stupid." Like, yeah, well, just like we're at a metal show. Why are you starting out with the slow one, and why is it for the ladies?
Why not?
I mean, you know why.
Yeah, it should be. But the ladies not like any songs? Like that song?
I don't think that's
Oh, so we just named it. We started saying that before after the next night. The rest of the tour were like we started opening them. We didn't name a song that yet. We just started saying we'll close up Poolside Flamingo from Colorado and let's start off with the slow one for the ladies. But then we would just play really fast shit. And then we finally just named. Well, then we finally just named a song that. And now when we.
But this sounds good.
In the last few shows we played, we said that.
I mean, that's
And
true.
it's recording
So the last few shows we
everything we're
played,
doing.
we started with that song. We're like, we're Poolside Flamingo. We're going to start off with the slow one for the ladies.
Well, I can
Because
hear
that's
it
the
on
name of the song. But it's not a slow one. It's for the ladies. So it's just for the ladies. Sort of a funny joke.
Ready for your own radio show? We have a whole station. We have lots of DJs.
Lots of DJs.
Yeah, one class.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. If you are on the YouTube, make sure you go over to thirdearradio.com and hit the listen button so you can hear the complimentary live stream. But also, since we are at the band cave, we have the show playing in the monitors, which is really cool. You can hear it on the YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Does it sound good out there, you guys? In YouTube?
When we're not talking, right? When we're not
When
blabbering
we're not
over it.
talking,
You're
yeah.
right.
So yeah.
Jared's cranking it.
Today we are live from the band cave, and we are talking to Poolside at the Flamingo.
What's up?
Say what's up, guys.
Hey. Good to be
Go
back,
ahead
guys.
and introduce yourselves again.
Yeah, I'm Scotty Bonin, singer. Bald guy.
Yeah.
I'm Rudy and I play drums.
Danny and I play guitar.
Right on. And we just listened to, what was it?
A slow one for the ladies.
And before that it was,
Epic Wolf Shirt.
all right.
Yeah.
I definitely love Slow One for the Ladies. I
Yeah.
appreciate that song.
Yeah.
It is for the ladies, and I actually wrote the lyrics for the ladies, talking about the ladies, because we appreciate the ladies so much,
We appreciate
especially
you
the Metal
too.
Maidens.
Yeah.
The joke has been that we say when we play live, we're Poolside, we're going to start with the slow one for the ladies.
Hell
And that's the name of the
yeah.
song, so like we're not lying, but it's not a slow one.
Yeah.
But it's a fast, awesome, entertaining song for the ladies.
we
There we
get-
go.
we get the
Gets
joke.
your attention,
Get you
right?
going.
Get you going.
Yeah.
Get you amped up. I mean, like all your songs really do. Do you have any slow songs?
We do not.
We have
do
slow
I don't think you
intros.
had any.
Periodically.
We
We
have a couple
have-
slow intros.
We have one
Yeah.
song on our very first album called This One Badly that is fairly slow and drones on because at the time we had to do a 30-minute album for it to be considered a full length for this little label that released it out of Chicago at the time. And we had like 13 songs, but it was still only like 26 minutes long.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we were like, fuck. And so literally me and Rudy sat down and just I came with a riff and we're like, let's just play this riff in like 8 different ways and as many times as possible. And it lasted
It's a
5
good
minutes.
riff, too.
It actually came
No,
out
it
pretty
is.
good.
It sounds
And the
fabulous.
funny thing
That's the
about
best
it
beat.
is that someone did like a review, or many people reviewed that album, but one person reviewed the album and they couldn't shut up about that song. They were like, Poolside Flamingo is great, and blah, blah, blah. But I think they don't even know what the gold they have here in this song. And like, I feel like they should lean more into that style and it's revolutionary.
It was an afterthought.
You're like,
We're like,
whoa. You're like, that was the most improv.
Yeah, we
I've
wrote that
ever
like
heard
5
in
minutes.
me, like, no joke.
I
Yeah.
could have easily said that. I like the slower stuff, but I mean,
What do you guys want to listen to next on your entourage over here? I think we have The Adventures of Davis, and
Scully.
we have that queued up next, or if
That's
there's something
fine.
else you want to play
No,
next.
that one sounds good.
why is it
Yeah,
when you
that
left
sounds
from
Do
good.
you guys have any shows coming up?
Well, we do. We
What
do.
let's talk
It's
about that
not.
real quick.
We don't have nothing super 100%, but we can talk about what's going on a little bit. We're gonna
Yeah.
do a run of shows to support the new EP that's coming out.
All right.
So that looks like the weekend of May 19th. So the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, maybe 20th, we're going to be playing like New Mexico, Texas, South Texas. And then the last one, we're still nailing down Oklahoma or Arkansas. We're still going to then heading home. But then we're going to do a Denver show. We had it locked in for that weekend, but then this run came up and we're like, well, let's do that. And we'll move the Denver show. And I should find out in the next couple of days. We're trying to lock it in for the first week of June 7th at Marquee, but we'll see what happens. We're
Definitely keep us posted. I think
will.
we have
Yeah.
one on June 8th.
June 8th, yes,
Yeah.
at the Brick House.
Yeah.
That's what we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Danny is putting together
Flash
a metal
Digest.
burlesque show.
It's gonna be revolutionary.
Yeah, the
one of a
group
kind.
chat is just
Yeah.
cracking me up,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
The
no.
group chat has
Talking
got me
about all kinds of
rolling.
things.
well, we do.
Really, you
I'm
so
gonna go to that
sexy,
show.
baby.
Check it out.
Well, we do have one on the 10th. I think that's the most for sure one. We have one on the 10th in Grand Junction at the Mesa Theater
Love that place.
with
Love those guys.
Cryptopsy, which is
Oh, those
What?
guys are sick
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
so
I mean,
They've been around for a long time.
that will be a
Oh,
good
that is
show.
so cool.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
We got friends out that way too.
Oh man.
Come down to Grand Junction. How far is that from Denver?
4 hours.
It's like
It was a
4
4-hour
hours.
drive. It was
Okay.
alright.
It's not too bad.
Yeah,
Not
I
bad.
mean,
Do
like
you guys-
I'm always down to carpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the way to do it.
Is
We
it
have that
the,
16 passenger van. Just
Yeah.
pack into the
I
van.
saw that.
When we
Yeah.
went there
You
with
guys, like,
Human
personal-
Paint,
do
they
you
were
only
all
drive that?
recalled.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm
we had to
driving
take
it
a
right
fucking
now
SUV, dude.
as a
It's
personal,
awesome.
Oh,
but
no.
it's technically my
They were
technically
on
my parents'
recall,
van, even though I'm sort of
Oh,
I'm
we
like
couldn't get a van. I was like,
bought it. They
So we
like
all
paid for,
crammed
I don't know.
into
They
it.
wanted the
You
van,
tried
and I was like, well, let's get a
Oh,
van that
man,
can.
that's
Sorry,
so
we're all
bad.
talking at the same time.
Hey, well,
It's fine.
we're carrying on different stories.
we have two different mics, two different conversations.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sorry, no, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. We were just talking about we came in our band van, and we do have a band van, and I've been driving it as my
Band
daily at the
Man,
moment. But
Ah,
We came in
Well,
the van.
clean, no
the two of
window
it.
tint. I love
Band
it.
yeah,
van.
it's clean.
Van van.
The
2012.
band cave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like a superhero comic book going on right now.
Yeah.
To the band cave with
Yeah,
the
I saw
in the
them
band
all
Like
over
the
cave.
band
there. I was
cave.
like, wow, that's official. I thought
Yeah.
they were
It's
like the
showed with their own
Scooby-Doo van,
individual
whatever that one is,
vehicles,
the-
like,
Oh, yeah.
Carpool. We've taken that thing's been on the road a handful of times.
Well, if you ever need
Hell
any
yes.
help with merchandise or photos or whatever, just hit up the Metal Maidens. We're glad to help and promote it and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We're
keep us
about-
posted on that date, and we will definitely
We
promote
will.
that for you.
Yeah,
So-
be great.
You want to introduce your next song?
Yeah. Well, oh, this is The Adventures of Davis and Scully, right? This is a ridiculous song name.
Back to some funny song
Right.
names. Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Wait, tell us why you started laughing when they
Uh,
named
so-
the
it's just a
song.
dumb
So,
story.
well,
it's
we-
literally dumb
we-
story.
So we played
What do you
full.
mean? Wow.
We played this.
yeah, Rudy knows all about them.
Full. We played this festival, Full Terror Assault, in Illinois, and they wrote
Dude,
all
that-
our names, but Scotty didn't cross his T's, so it said Scully.
Yeah. Scully. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So that stuck.
And the O
And our
looked like
bass
you.
player's name is David.
And every text we get with David, it says Davis.
It keeps auto-correcting him to Davis.
Yeah.
So we said
So with these two inside jokes, we just named the song "The Adventures of Davis and Scully."
Okay.
And
I
we
like
have a
some
lot of adventures
solution.
together. Yeah.
I can understand the
Yeah,
laugh.
Scully from
Very
X
cool.
Files, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get things from the FBI all the time trying to get me to sign up. And I'm not interested unless it's David or it's like
Yeah.
Mulder and Scully shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mulder and Scully.
Davis and Scully shit.
Davis
How
and
did you
Scully
not
shit.
cross your T's for the record?
Well, no,
Like,
I
what
think
happened?
they screwed up. They didn't cross the T's.
Oh,
Or maybe
so
they
it
didn't.
wasn't
I did it
you.
really quick, and they
I was
just
gonna say.
read it. And,
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys
Imagine
call me
you're
Scully,
drinking
too.
while you're playing shows.
No,
You were
no.
drunk.
We were there like in the morning. We were
Yeah,
checking in to get
afterwards, though.
wristbands. This is a
Afterwards.
big outdoor festival. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So up next on Third Ear Radio, we have The Adventures of Davis and Scully by Poolside Flamingo. And there's a lot of fun. Okay, just totally down to help with nerds.
Okay, yeah, a lot more.
I love her. Yeah, we'll come help you guys in this house. And the girls are already buying those bottles of merchandise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
We're just rounding out. We're just rounding out a whole new line of merchandise too.
We're running low.
We've got shorts and hoodies.
Well, we got a ton on our online store, but in person we're running
yeah,
low.
that's how our shit rolls too. All
Yeah.
this shit is like online in the store.
Yeah.
And well, it's like we're basically a nonprofit, so
Sure,
we
yeah.
don't have a bunch of money to just buy
Yeah.
merch like we have.
Yeah. But you order it and ship straight to your house. It's convenient. It's easy.
Convenient, I don't have to ship.
Yeah.
I just have to make sure the accounts are neat.
You're just the middleman. You're making sure you have your supplier.
I was trying to get it to work at shows. Like, people just don't buy it unless you have it at the show. But I'm like, you can have an iPad, they can like order it for themselves. And just,
Yeah.
no, people want to just buy it.
Yeah, they just want to buy it. So, like a memory, it's like a souvenir, which I get, but the order at will stuff is like definitely convenient.
It is.
And it makes it really easy.
You don't make as much money on it, like we don't as a band, but you don't have to buy a bunch in front too. So it's nice.
Yeah.
You know? So,
But if we're on
This is
tour,
also a short one, isn't it?
if we're on
They're
tour,
all
we
short,
have to buy bulks. If
yeah.
for the shows. For the shows. Or anywhere.
20 seconds. So you guys have like a record label and everything, right?
Not well. At the moment, we have a distribution company.
Okay.
Yeah.
We used to back in the day. They're long gone.
10 seconds.
We recorded the newest
5,
one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and
It's
welcome
Maidens.
back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. I'm your host, Methling Blue, and in the studio today with me I have Hellkat. Say what's up, Hellkat.
Yo, what up?
And we got the guys from Poolside at the Flamingo.
Yeah.
If you guys are not familiar with Poolside at the Flamingo, go look them up right now and totally ignore all the Johnny Depp pictures and go for the dude screaming in the microphone.
Yep. The bald guy.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for,
Okay.
Scully over here.
Scully.
Innocence.
We just
Skull.
listened to what was it, Davis and
Adventures
of
Davis and Scully.
Yeah, the Adventures
Yeah.
of Dave Scully. Yeah. I'm Scotty, but you can call me Scully for short.
Scully.
Yeah.
Not any
Scully.
It's not shorter, but yeah. Scully.
So-
Shorter than Scott.
And that was off a self-titled album.
Yeah.
And then what do we want to listen to next? Steak knife stabbing, or is there something else?
See,
you
lay,
want?
lay down your
there's-
life. That one starts off slow. We were talking
It
about.
does. That one starts
off
off slow.
see?
Yeah.
We
yeah.
can stay up stabbing.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that one. I jabbed my son, my 2-year-old son, knocked a steak knife off the table, and I tried catching it with my leg. You know, you try to catch it so it doesn't hit him, and then the handle was in one knee, and I pushed it into my leg, like the whole entire
did
knife.
you like instinctively?
All of it?
Like,
Yeah, instinctively did it.
Oh,
Like the whole thing. I have
wow.
a big gash.
You
Yeah.
had what, like that much? How much went into the doctor say?
He said, the doctor said about like 5 inches went, like 4.5 inches
dude,
went in.
you're lucky you
Yeah.
like cut
Yeah.
an artery or something.
Yeah.
like that.
Luckily it didn't. Yeah.
So
So-
no, it's not about some brutal stabbing like a death metal band should,
I mean,
right?
that's stabbing
Yeah.
a
It's
2-year-old.
it's him. His
Yeah.
kid dropped the knife.
Dropped the
and it went
knife.
to his leg.
Yeah. Hey, but
Wow.
I did. But it really happened. It was for real. See? And the lyrics don't really match. It doesn't really match to that
Nothing
too
about
much.
you guys really matches up that much.
Yeah. You know.
I kind of like it that way.
Yeah.
It's like it's groovy that way. I'm digging it.
Yeah. We keep it different.
Everything
Keep
is
it-
horror related
people
too. I
guessing.
noticed you have the Shining arm tattoo.
Yeah,
going
so
on
we
there.
we work with the Colorado
Oh, I love
Festival
that.
of Horror along with other horror
We got my horror shirt.
companies. And we're about to release a pinup book with the Colorado Festival of Horror. It's 24 horror pinups by 24 different artists.
Nice.
I actually have a phone meeting tomorrow morning with Daniel from Colorado Festival of Horror.
Oh, sweet.
And then that'll be September 13th and 14th this year, I believe. So it's Friday the 13th it lands on.
Oh, nice.
We also do stuff with the Telluride Horror Film Festival or
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Telluride Horror Show. And like Mile High Horror Film Festival. There's so many of
Sweet.
them, but yeah, horror has been a major part of at least my life since
Ours
I
too.
was little.
Yeah,
And it
Oh,
goes
big time.
hand in hand with the metal stuff. Like when I was a kid, the guys were recording like Army of Darkness, Gaines'
Oh,
album Army of
love
Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
And so, and my brother worked at the theater, and I have the Army of Darkness like theater
Poster.
poster,
Oh, yeah.
the double-sided one
Oh,
Nice.
from
sick.
the light up case and stuff, and I have a bunch of European posters. But yeah, our love of horror movies and metal just like goes.
We have
hand
a
in
horror
hand.
podcast.
totally
He's wearing
does.
the shirt right now. We have a
This
Yeah.
is your horror
This
podcast.
is our horror
well, it's
podcast.
called the
Cult-
Cult Classic Horror
Cult
Show.
Classic
Cult
Horror
Classic
Show.
Horror. We'll have to check
Yeah.
it
You
out.
didn't know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's we've been doing that for years now, and we've produced a few horror movies too.
Yeah.
So,
So if you didn't know, now you know.
yeah.
And
I'll
yeah,
finish
we'll
that
definitely
when you
check
guys
that
are
out. Maybe we can swap podcasts or something.
That'd be sick. Yeah,
Like,
we have
Yeah.
promote
guests
your
on and
podcast.
stuff too. That'd be great.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll be at the Colorado Festival of Horror. We'll also be at Oddities Alley up in Victor.
amongst other things. Oh, HearseCon. We'll be at HearseCon.
Fucking love HearseCon.
Yeah, so we'll be at HearseCon, and then every last Sunday of the month we are at Black Sky Brewery for the Heavy Metal Flea Market.
Oh, nice.
We just had that yesterday.
I've been
So
Black Sky Brewery.
yeah, if you guys ever want to come
Love that
sell
place.
band
Yeah,
merchandise,
it's
if you have
great.
like an excess of band merch
Good
after
beer.
tour or something, you can come have a table.
Oh, really?
I would love to do like a whole
Oh,
band
that's cool.
swap meet, like where we just got a bunch of bands together
Uh-huh.
and we just like, almost like our own
Really
little
cool.
now.
Yeah,
Just,
for
like,
sure.
sell merchandise
Yeah.
and hang out and shit.
Time to hang out and have a couple beers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe
And
not.
some pizza.
Yeah, pizza. Yeah.
Beer, pizza, metal. But yeah, so lots of cool stuff going on. We're gonna listen to Steak Knife Stabbing by Poolside
Let's do it.
Flamingo up next on Third Ear Radio.
God, that's so crazy too. Because when you're trying to like save your children, you're like the dream like
I know.
So
Well,
like you're
well, it's funny. He dropped my phone on my lap first. And I caught it.
Oh,
like,
shit.
okay. And then the knife went next. I'm like, oh. And then, I mean, it was the worst thing ever. On my TV inside.
The girls are all tuned in.
Check it out.
Oh, that's like really smart.
Right there.
It's
Nice and indented there.
You guys can't see this on YouTube.
Yeah. Got my steak knife stabbing right there. So you can't see it, sorry.
Was it serrated?
It was serrated. Like one of those old, like, wooden handle ones, you know? I mean, it was, yeah. And I saw it, like, pop right out. I'm like, oh!
Oh, it popped out?
Yeah. I flexed so much when I grabbed my leg. And the muscle, like, hit it there, popped out, like, the way I flexed my, and that's what the doctor said. He goes, yeah, it hit that muscle, you tensioned it up, right what happened. And it popped it right out. Yeah.
Yeah, don't pull it out.
It popped right out, it was crazy. But there was blood all the way to the,
So it was after hours.
I was in a restroom.
Their emergency wasn't that staffed.
Yeah. Like at 8 p.m. or something.
That's the spark on.
Okay, I mean, the doctor was like wearing like narrows and had like hiking pants on, and he just had like a little smock. And, yeah, come on in. I'm like, hey, good, doctor.
10 seconds.
But he fixed it up.
Sorry, we have short time.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You build breast.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello and welcome back. You were listening to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio, and we are in the studio with Poolside with the Flamingo. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
And we just listened to Steak Knife Stabbing, and we got to see Scully's little stabby knife
Yeah.
over there.
Scar.
Yeah.
It's just brutal. I'm forever gonna call you Scully.
Do it. I don't care. I love
It's
it.
like I work with Enigma every day. He was on the X-Files and shit, and that's
Yeah.
like we joke around about X-Files shit all the time.
See,
So.
now I could be a part of
Now
that. I could be-
you're part of the inside crew.
Yes. Yes.
You
I'm
and you and
in.
Enigma have the same haircut.
Oh, nice. See,
You
you
guys can trade hair tips.
got the sexy bald
Yeah.
head. See,
Have
there
you
we go.
ever had a length of hair? I've never seen you.
I did have-
Not even like in between.
Well,
Well, back in the day, you don't remember?
Insipid,
No.
the
Yeah,
first
the
year of
bangs.
Alphabet.
Yeah, well, first you had braids, and then you had the cold
What?
chamber bangs coming down.
No. I
Yeah,
don't see any of
Justice
that.
Barrett. Yeah, I used to have a ponytail just like him, but I shave all the way up to here.
Never saw that.
Yeah, Insipid days I did.
No.
Really?
way.
So
that
It was
was-
like early in Sunday.
Yeah,
and then
like-
I used to braid it
I must
all
have just
down.
tuned in.
That was like 8th grade. That was like 8th, maybe
grade.
a little bit of 9th grade.
Yeah, see, I wasn't.
In school, it was already gone.
I practically
Yeah,
wasn't even born then.
So.
No, just kidding. But seriously.
Practically wasn't. You weren't even a wet dream.
Yeah.
Not even a
We're
wet
the
dream.
same
yeah.
age.
8th grade, I was still into punk, so I was going to like Warped Tour and weird shit. I was
All
into
right.
punk for like a year.
I was
I was
like-
still listening to.
I went
Slipknot,
from-
Mudvayne and all that
Dude,
shit,
I went
but-
straight from like New Kids on the Block to like Slayer and Skinny Puppy. There was no in between.
Yeah.
It was
Sick.
like
straight.
my older
one
brother
extreme to
was
the other.
like, "You're not listening to this shit anymore," and he just like destroyed everything I had, and I was like, "Okay."
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very
And
cool.
then
Okay.
he, I was like calling my mom. We had like a landline with the cord, and I was calling my mom to tattle on him for fucking up all my shit. And he comes downstairs and he pulls the cord out of the fucking wall, and he's like, "Shut up, stop crying." He's like, "This is what you're gonna listen to from now on." And
But
he
see, it
played
was
like
okay to
Rain,
be
like
raised
Slayer,
by
Rain
that.
and Blood,
Rain
and
and
Blood. Oh, I love
Cigar
it.
Park and
That make you
shit.
strong,
Love it.
man.
Yeah, like, but that was like so long ago. It's like, when you could do that kind of shit and not
Yeah.
get in trouble. You know, that was
exactly.
totally
So
PC
criminal
back then.
charges
I-
pressed. Stop crying.
Yeah.
I had to,
Stop being a pussy.
they had
Yeah.
to tell me not to wear band shirts in elementary school. That's when
I
I
got in
started
trouble for
listening.
that shit
Did
too.
you? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Pantera shirts and Marilyn Manson shirts and stuff.
Antichrist
I would steal his,
Superstar.
I would
Yeah.
steal his
Yeah.
t-shirts and wear
Yeah.
them to
Yes.
school and get in trouble.
Because I was beheaded for
Yeah,
it.
I wore.
Understandable.
I had a 9 Inch Nails shirt from a music store in Loveland, and it said "I want to fuck you like an animal" on the back.
Yeah.
I
And
can't wear
that
that
one
to
got me in
elementary
so
school.
much
Ever.
trouble. Yeah, it got me in so much trouble at school. I used to wear a flannel until it got too hot, man, and then
We're like, it says that on the back? I never knew that.
My-
Yeah, seriously
I'm
though.
sorry.
Yeah.
What the?
My mom wouldn't let me do parental advisory for the longest time. She was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that tape has parental." This was like 5th grade.
yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
"You can't buy grapes that are trying to go like it has a parental
Yeah,
advisory."
no, I
Yeah.
was like, I was looking at my CD collection and I had like all this old Marilyn Manson and stuff, and like Antichrist Superstar came out in like 97 or 98 or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, look, there's still parental advisory stickers on this shit and stuff. And like now, like they cuss on cable and all kinds of shit.
I
Like it's so
know,
like
I
it's
can't
so
believe the crap
we're
we get
so
away with.
desensitized now.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy shit. I'm like,
Mhm.
this is from back in the day.
I can't
Yeah.
listen to a lot of that stuff anymore. Like for some reason, I don't like not so
I'll
much
jam it here
that,
and there.
but a lot of the like
there, yeah.
mid metal stuff. I just can't like even. I don't know.
I
Like
need an example.
I,
What about
I
the
don't
new
listen.
stuff
I
coming
don't
out?
listen. I don't listen to Slipknot anymore. I don't listen to
Oh, yeah,
Mudvayne.
Slipknot,
I don't
all
listen
of that
to.
changed. Slipknot,
not even the
Slayer,
same
all those
music.
bands. Those
But
are
even their
great
old
gateway
music, I
bands.
can't
Yeah,
listen to
they
the old
are.
music. I just
don't
don't
know
like
how
it anymore.
kids
I don't
have come
know.
to me and been like,
We
I
should
really
kids
like
listen
this,
to
you know,
music
Slipknot or
like
Korn or Slayer or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that's really cute, kid. Like,
Yeah.
have you checked out like mutilation rights or fucking like,
Exactly.
you know, like, and then they're like, oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
But they like get into other cool shit, you know, from those gateway bands.
And that's what we
So,
did.
my
It was a
perf-
gateway for us
Even
to
Five
these
Finger
bands.
Death Punch is a gateway.
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
Talk shit, man, but like
These
back in the day, they were doing some different shit.
They've been around forever.
These
They've been
days,
around
my
forever.
preferences they go all the way down from like Frank Sinatra. I listen to a lot of Sinatra.
I love the
Oh.
up to like
The
it builds up to like Weezer or Nirvana,
Oh, yeah.
and then it
Nirvana's
jumps.
great, yeah. all
Then
that
it
shit.
jumps to like fucking Worm Rot. Like there's
You-
nothing.
you
I don't.
just described
Body
my
Snatcher.
Yeah.
entire Pandora playlist.
I just don't like the in
Like,
betweens. So I
yeah.
don't give me anything that like
No Red
screams
Hot
and
Chili
sings.
Peppers.
Don't give me anything
Oh, yeah,
that like
totally.
I used to love
Don't
Red
give me
Hot
any,
Chili
like,
Peppers.
pops
can't be friends.
like sort of metal.
No, just when I was a
no,
kid.
like metalcore. I just it sort of goes from one
No,
to the
none of
other.
that anymore.
Yeah, you can't have
It's just my
both.
personal preference. I don't like the Peppers.
Yeah, I don't.
Not
I
my
don't listen to
favorite.
them ever. anymore.
I do dig some Nirvana
Yeah,
and
I like 90s alternative.
I love some Nina
I'm a
Simone
big
and all
fan of
kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I like
anything
know
with
that, but-
anything with soul, good music,
it.
right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Good music.
I love it.
So speaking of good music, this is a mystery song. I believe it's just your self-titled song. I don't know,
Is it?
but Garrett wants to play it.
We don't know what it is
Garrett
because it
wants
wasn't
to
titled.
play it.
It wasn't
It
right.
just says Poolside. It's a Flamingo remix.
I don't know what it is. I
It's
don't
2
know.
minutes and 51 seconds
You
long.
sent us.
That could be the new single again. Like name
That's fine.
something.
Then we can do a Bill.
Let's just
Brad.
play it. Yeah.
All right, let's play. Let's see what it is.
So mystery song
Mystery song.
on Third Year Radio.
Oh, it's like the Airhead mystery candy. What are we gonna get?
So lots of. What is it?
Wait. This is She Walks the Woods.
Yeah. All right.
This song is called She Walks the Woods.
She walks the woods.
Named after
Named after a movie we made.
named after a horror movie we made. A found footage. Yeah.
We produced a couple horror movies.
We produced a couple movies. Yeah, yes. This is a found footage creature movie, Wendigo movie that we made in 2018.
So Bobby, our boss here from the radio station, he also makes movies. And then Sean McDonald and Caleb, they make movies also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Red Devil
Sweet.
Things, the Devil Red Things.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, then of course we did the Tony Rider.
Yeah, Tony Ride's huge. Our cousin goes there every year and stuff.
This is probably a whole other.
I love to go
This is probably a whole other thing that is proud of our show. But Scotty and I do a lot of movies. We've been in a lot of movies. Like King and Kelly, Kevin Bacon,
Travis Bickle,
Yeah.
Sam Worthington.
Yeah, but we're like actors by trade. Yeah.
But we like just like when we made these, it's like all of our best friends and producers we met, and we just go out in the woods and shoot a movie. Have a handheld
Yeah,
camera.
the two horror movies we made were just us.
Yeah.
Actors.
Nice. I gotta check it out. I want to see it.
One of them's a little more budget. Bill Moseley was in it from, House of Thousand
Yeah,
Corps.
I love Bill Moseley.
Yeah.
He's like,
I love him. He's
You need some Bill Moseley clips
yeah.
on your record.
Yeah, we should do some Bill Moseley
Yeah, dude.
samples. We'll
Yeah,
name one
he's
after
got
There
his
are
brother.
some on-
He's got some great samples.
Yeah.
from
What
House
was,
of
the,
Thousand.
what was the song we just listened to with the sample? Was that Body Snatcher or was that
No, it's not about it. It's older than that. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
So you sample from movies like
We haven't as much. Well, we're trying to not be so blatant about it, but there's a lot of sound clips from The Shining, a couple of them.
yeah.
And when it ended, we sort of didn't listen to it, but there's a wind sound. That's from
Shining's
Evil
like
Dead.
my all-time favorite movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I love it. I didn't notice it until you said something. Gosh,
Yeah, I knew I did that.
right there.
There's a lot of horror stuff going on.
Oh, nice. You got Slayer right there too. Oh, you got
Yeah.
Jason. Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, that's a photo I took. That's what I don't need. So,
Five
I met her that day. I'll tell you the story.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello and welcome back to Metal Mondays with the Metal Maidens on Third Ear Radio. That is a mouthful, and I dare you to say that 3 times fast. We are in the studio at the Band Cave. If you guys have not heard the Band Cave yet, you should check it out. They have a website. It is called thebandcavestudios.com, and we rented this studio space for the couple hours we needed to do the radio station tonight, and there are other bands practicing down the hallway. This is like a pretty cool setup. Like, back in the day, we just played in my basement.
Yes.
If you needed
Yeah.
to go to the restroom, you had to crowd surf out. That's how you got out.
We still play in the basement.
And you walk through your mom's room, my mom's room, to go get there.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
sleeping.
Just don't wake up, mom.
Yeah.
She's got like full headphones on.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like you guys had a childhood much like my own, where we
Oh,
were
yeah.
very much encouraged to be artistic and
Yeah.
to explore music. And I became a mother at a very young age, and I had my own apartment and stuff. And so eventually that apartment grew into a house with a really tiny basement. You know, those old basements with a
Oh,
really
yeah.
short roof, like
Yeah,
a really low roof.
Oh god,
And
yeah.
it was smaller than this room. I swear, it was
Jeez.
smaller than this room. So, and then part of it is a staircase.
Yeah.
Even
Take
that's
up all
yeah.
the room. Yeah.
So Skinned would come over and play, and we would have house parties
Oh
in my
yes.
basement.
Nothing better than house
And-
parties.
I
Playing
lived
house
next
parties.
door to a sheriff, and we would have like fire breathers in the backyard. That guy never said a word, not
What?
once. Dude, people were out on his porch like screaming and shit and carrying on, and he never came out once. He never gave a shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome. But yeah, what is it?
Wait, 1 minute.
So this is the end of our show. We're not going to be able to play any more songs, but I thank you guys for coming out tonight. And if you guys are listening on thirdyearradio.com, make sure that you stay tuned for Tim Gray's radio show. He is up next at 8 o'clock, and he has a 2-hour metal radio show called the Metal Mayhem Hour. Other than that, we are going to be on the YouTube for a couple more minutes. If you guys are on the YouTube, we can figure that out, and we can finish up our stream there. Tune in next week. We have Lord Velvet on thirdyearradio.com. Stay tuned for Tim Gray.
Thank you.
My name is Bruce Dickinson.
You have to cut that.
Yes,
That's
the Bruce Dickinson. Easy guys.
Oh, that's his.
I put my
And you
pants
deleted all
on.
of ours, or those
Just
are
like
yours?
the rest of you,
We
one
used to
leg
open
at
with
a
this,
time.
too.
Yep.
Did you?
Actually, when we played
Once my
shows,
pants are on,
So yeah.
We melt
we
faces
would
up.
open with that
So
line.
yeah. The funny thing about this tattoo is that I met that girl that day, and I just like remember MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
yeah.
put a
We
model
booked all
call
our
out. I was
shows.
like, I really just want to do a photo shoot today. Does anybody want to come over? And this girl volunteered, and her name is Lisa Voorhees, and I forget what it
Okay.
is now. But like she just showed up, and we did all these fucking Friday the 13th pictures, and they are all hot as
They
fuck.
are.
And there's like
Good.
even we did like this naughty librarian
What?
picture and stuff. And I remember I was like looking at the back of the camera, and I was like, she was like, "Are they good? Are they good? Is anything any good?" And I was like, I hope you're cool. And she was like, why? And I was like, so I'm gonna get one of these tattooed on my arm. And she was like, I'm cool. And, so still every time that memory pops up, I send it to her, and she'll be like, shout out to that one time somebody got me tattooed on them.
So does she actually like? That's what she looks like then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob added the tattoos, but
Okay,
yeah,
so she's an
there's a
advocate
whole
of
photo
tattoos.
shoot of this, and then
But she had wore the mask and everything.
yeah,
and
we did a bunch of different setups, like her as the mom, her as Jason, and the librarian
It really
and
is
stuff.
a cool
But
set.
it
Yeah, I've
is,
seen
and
the
it's
entire thing.
super old. Like
It's
that's
sick.
super old.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Grosher, he drew her for the pinup book that we have coming out with the
Badass.
Colorado Festival of Horror. So that is going to be really, really cool.
That's badass.
Maybe we should say bye to YouTube land.
Thank
Bye,
you
you
guys.
Tune in next week for Lord Velvet, and Paige Prado will be my lovely co-host.
Yay!
See you guys.
You are so.
We're gonna
on.
end the stream.
So that went by quick.
Who?
Yeah, it is
Me?
actually.
And
Time flies when you're having fun.